¿Qué tal amigos de YouTube? En este video les voy a mostrar el gameplay de The Witcher 3 para PC. Espero sea de su agrado. Comencemos. ¡Ah, la mierda! Loco, despiértate.
You know I don't find that amusing.
No, pues ¿a quién le va a causar gracia? ¡A la madre!
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir board.
Busca la llave del dormitorio con tus sentidos de brujo. A ver, por aquí.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive. Not to mention
Está guapa, está
unreasonable.
guapa. Vamos.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Ay, qué lindo. Ya. Estamos buscando la llave. ¿Dónde está la llave? Aquí está.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Bien jetón este. Despiértalo.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your error. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to.
Sí, enfádate.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame, but this has to end. Killing monsters is not something to be taken. I'll see you below.
Ya está. Maldita mocosa es buena con la espada.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Ajá. Creo que está vendada de los ojos. Sí, sí lo está.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
Es buena.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instruction.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no...
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Más te vale.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sí, ¿por qué no?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bath?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Cúbrale, niña. Uy, te voy a ganar.
What
Te
did I tell
voy
you
a
about
ganar.
breathing through your mouth in rhythm with your steps.
Gánale, 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 gánale. ¿Dónde está? ¿Por dónde? ¿Por dónde? Ahí acá.
Siri, cut it out.
Rápido, rápido, rápido. Y viene. Apúrale, anciano. Nos va a ganar. Rápido, rápido, rápido.
I win.
Obvio, ganamos.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. Just need to grow a bit.
Ay, ese pobre que tiene en la cara.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter.
But you were asleep, Uncle.
A ver este.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals
Libre,
or
libre,
go
libre.
right to free training?
Básico. Vámonos por la segunda.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
A la mierda.
Vesemir.
Atlan awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Ah, no mames.
No!
Joder. LOL, estaba soñando.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Cuéntale.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about... True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Síguele contando.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her.
Mucho bla bla bla.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just...
Ya, vámonos.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Qué chingón se le ven los ojos.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima.
Wishima.
Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Es privado.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Chicos malos.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Son como perros. Ven, 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 ven. No huyas. Este viejo con uno no puede, yo ya maté 4. 5. Ya estás viejo. ¿Este no es mi caballo? Ah.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew
Corre,
potions
corre.
from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
LOL, te voy a ganar.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Memoria and Eddern are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
We going? Help me! Help!
¿Qué mierdas es eso?
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Nada, gratis, para que veas que no soy malo.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger.
LOL, te hubiera
without pay.
cobrado, pendejo.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there.
You seek someone?
¿Qué te importa? Digámosle.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Pues vamos. Gánale, gánale, gánale. Uy. Uy, me pasé. Ahora, güey.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through.
Grifo.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
A ver qué tienes.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Y tiene papas. Comprar. ¿Qué es esto? Otra papa. Comprar. Pan. Queso. Uy, me quedé sin dinero.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witchers, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? The beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoor.
If someone will pay us, won't say no.
Qué ojete.
Help you bandage that up? Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Ponle un putazo que no te hablo así. A ver, oblígalos.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Ándele, cabrón. Por hocicón. Veamos. Aquí hay otro.
Once more, there are... What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt de Rivia. Witcher, with... I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is...
Horsewoman of war.
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Jódete, pues.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to...
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Que no.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Acá.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not
Como
like
todo.
everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Hay que embriagarnos.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's...
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself.
Uy, soy famoso.
Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
A la tuya.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
¿Qué te importa, loco?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me. Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Claro, tienes paro conmigo. Uy, problema.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Tranquila, señora.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Qué cabrón. Se hubiese parecido a tío Machete.
Man on freak.
¡Ay, mierda! Toma, pendejo, toma. ¡No te dejes, güey! Pégale un putazo. Eso. Ándele, cabrón, ándele. Cúbrete, papá. ¡Ja! De un putazo. Tome usted, ándele. Tome, cabrón.
Nice meeting you.
Bien noqueado por andar chingando. Venga, caballito.
Run, Roach.
Freak.
¡Ay! Muévase, señora.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Muévanse. Ven, perrito. Ven. ¡Ah, mierda! ¿Un tesoro? Ahora. LOL, estoy haciendo lagartijas.
Come on.
Make way. Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, nerdling. To the tower.
Uy, qué malote.
Go.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I summoned only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt de Rivia, witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what...
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy.
Yo quiero recoger hierba.
Specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange.
Muy raro.
Tamira and Mislov. Thanks.
Es Sundiakten.
Maldito gay. ¿Mi caballo? Oh. Muévete, cabrón.
at all.
Ajá.
Tickets that... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams, which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Uy. Mi caballo. Nomás tragando.
Run, Roach. Come on, Roach.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Pateala y túmbala.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Ahí está.
Good day to you, good day.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help?
Sure.
Claro que te ayudo.
Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Corre pues.
Since the war started.
Muévelas.
Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. For a dog, a kick in passing. No, too late. Attacked another one.
Ay, joder, ahí están. Ah, mierda.
Dieter.
Uy, se lo están comiendo.
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, but that was before... Well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not...
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? griffin. Know anything about it?
Pero corriendo, papá.
Not my kind of game.
You're his
Eso,
kind,
eso,
though.
corre, 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 corre.
Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. "'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch. Watch out for yourself now."
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin
Ojo,
I've
estás
dealt
hablando
with,
conmigo.
but likely to be the last.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Obvio, obvio.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Uy, uy, uy.
Griffin's nest. What remains is at least weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Pues ya está. ¿Pero dónde? Está la planta, creo que es esta de aquí. Sí.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Se me van a oxidar las espadas. Quítense, quítense.
Come on, Roach.
Cállate, niño.
It's raining, it's pouring,
It's Durban now.
Good man. Whose
Slower.
field is that, the other side of the river?
Run, Roach. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes. This Boyan, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is...
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap. Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing...
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll...
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far...
Good. Meet you there.
My gran told me about a Smith. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started
faster.
Ah, como corre ese anciano. Pero no me vas a ganar.
Wolf?
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So...
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Pues matemos. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Watch out!
Pégale, pégale, pégale.
It's fast! Don't let it get away!
Go, 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 go.
It's about to die.
Uy, se fue. Ahí viene, ahí viene, ahí viene. Ahí se cubre con el ala. ¡Ya muere! Maldito anciano nomás mirando. No le voy a dar dinero si me pagan.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he does.
Uy, todavía me dice que estoy verde.
But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Le va a cortar la cabeza. Se la cortó. Qué malo, qué malo.
Magic. A place of power.
Muévanlas. Atropéllalos, atropéllalos, atropéllalos. Órale, cabrones. Estos siguen haciendo ejercicio. ¡Ah! Se le veían las piernas.
Ah.
Oye, quítate.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
Qué malo ese hijo de puta.
What?
¿Tú haces algo, culero?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
A moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Se aventaría en la cara, pero soy pobre, así que presta. Ay, mierda, sí le están dando los latigazos. Tu mamá.
Slow now.
Qué bonito se ve el atardecer. Está genial. Avance.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Voy a tener que partirles la madre a esos. Vámonos mejor.
I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Tranquilo, viejo.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog, said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Qué puta esta, verga. Pone un putazo. Ah, ya se armaron los madrazos.
You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Ay, pobres pendejos.
I can see that.
Pues ya que. Verga.
It's all right. It's over.
No mames.
Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the...
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazair.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation meant...
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon. Can't complain? Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls, as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Ride now!
Got hell!
Yennefer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Damos por terminado hasta aquí el primer gameplay. Si el video te gustó, regálame un like. No olvides suscribirte y comparte el video con tus amigos. Y nos vemos en otro video.